Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
And our guest is Disco. He is at Disco Kino on Twitter. Say hello, Disco.
That's right.
If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby question, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby. You people ignored me this week and you hurt my feelings, and now I'm crying. I'm crying right now. Bryden is at one and only Bryden, and for as little as $1 a month, you can access all of our bonus episodes, which we release on Mondays, except for last Monday.
Nice way to
Sorry,
go,
Mel.
by the way. Be
Sorry.
a good.
Yeah.
You're fucking great at your one job.
It's not even like they don't pay me enough, okay? It's at patreon.com/here to help podcast. We appreciate our patrons very much.
I am docking your pay for every fucking episode you miss, though. I think that's
No, we
fair.
only promise them 3 a month. Some people charge $5 for 2 a month, okay?
Name one.
That would be Who Are These Podcasts?
I don't know who the fuck they are. So
Okay, what?
who is that fucking podcast then, dickhead?
Who are they? I don't know. That's the question.
Just-
That's the mystery. That's what we're all trying to find out.
All the fucking media you consume is so goddamned bad. Like, you don't listen to good podcasts. You're talking about fucking Stargate and Star Trek and Star Wars and fucking Chinese Star Wars and shit. Like, get with the program, dude.
I agree. Who Are These Podcasts are terrible because they haven't reviewed our show yet. I'm very disappointed. I hate them very much. Carl, you suck.
Well, I don't know who the fuck that
Come on.
is.
Carl.
Is this something I should know?
No, it's
No,
not. It's
you
not. It's
shouldn't
girl.
know.
It's fucking girl bullshit. You've got the worst fucking taste of any person that I've ever known.
He's just making fun of me because I was talking about Wuxia with Disco before we started.
Nobody knows what that shit is either. Nobody cares. Go watch Gilmore Girls.
It's Wuxia. It's like the sound of a sword. Whoosh. You know?
I thought wuxia was like a bunch of onomatopoeias pushed
No.
together. Is that what it is? Or
No,
what
it's-
is it?
It's the sound a sword makes.
That's what it is? So
That's
is
what it
a
is.
single onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia? How you pronounce that?
Automatopoeia. Automatopoeia.
Hippopotamus.
Okay, whatever. Okay, we're going to get into this. We do not have a Dear Abby this week because everyone hates me and wants me to cry. So we're going to move in to our Reddit segment this week. Do.
Nice
and there's our-
Nardwar transition.
Yeah, I know. What a fucking moron. What if Nardwar
It's
interviewed her
beautiful.
instead? And she was like, so Abby, turns out you're a fucking dumb cunt. And
Don't
then
know
he just
who
hands
that
her a
is.
fucking tampon.
Who's Nardwar?
Eat shit. Do the show.
Okay, I'm trying to do this show. You guys are terrible. Okay, do you remember when we did the story about the woman who kept forgetting things and was asking if she should be able to put like a camera, a secret camera, to see if her husband was screwing with her?
Yes.
So to recap for everyone who may have forgotten or missed that episode, she kept like forgetting things, like leaving the oven on and stuff, and her husband would very calmly be like, yeah, that was your fault. And she thought that maybe he was doing it on purpose, right? Like her toothbrush had toothpaste on it, but she doesn't remember doing that kind of thing. And we have an update, everyone. We have an update. There was no carbon monoxide, no ghosts, and no one else living in the house. She tried to put the camera up, but she just kept forgetting to use it. So clearly,
Oh, shit.
she's
She has to go to the fucking doctor, dude. There's something wrong with her.
So she did. She went to the doctor, and basically they were like, you just started a new depression medication. Like, you're going to be shit out of luck for a while. Your mind's all kinds of messed up. And that was it. I just thought maybe I saw the update and thought maybe people would like to know that, yeah, it's literally just her being retarded because she's on new depression medication.
Why don't they, I don't know, take her off of that medication before she
Yeah.
burns the fucking place down?
Yeah, she's like leaving ovens on and stovetops, like gas ranges on and stuff. Yeah.
You're gonna be way more fucking sad if you don't have anywhere to live.
Or if you die from carbon monoxide
Yeah.
poisoning in your sleep.
I enjoyed that little story. It's like a little Stephen King novel or something.
Exactly. There's a lot of suspense. There was a twist even. I thought it was pretty good. Am I the asshole for kicking my in-laws out of my wedding? For a little backstory, I and my partner Jake met around 3 years ago at a concert. We started dating 2 months later. A year into the relationship, Jake proposed to me, and even though his parents were set against it, we still went ahead.
Mm-mm.
In laws, what?
No, it was a bad move.
No. Because the parents are against it?
No, because they've been dating for a year and they want to get. How old are they?
21 and 23. She's
Ah,
21.
no, this guy's an idiot. I hope he hits her or something because this is a terrible
Why?
idea. No, because they got to break up.
A year is a long time. Why do they have to break up? You
A
just
year
sound
is a
like a
lo-
Redditor.
A year is a
Here's
long
like the
time.
max amount of time.
No, so divorce rates get cut pretty significantly if you date for a year before you propose. They've already fulfilled that requirement. Like, this
Date
is not
for
very soon.
10 years.
Oh, why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Just men, put it off. Just put it off as long as you can. What is the point?
Put it until she can't have babies anymore, and then you leave her because now you finally want a kid. Yeah, genius idea,
I think that
Bryden.
is a fucking genius idea.
Why would you do that?
Because they're disposable. Women are disposable.
Bryden,
okay.
are you dusty?
I don't know what that means.
Are you dusty?
This is not funny. I will ban you immediately, Disco. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You start going on with some brown and goblin goo and what have you.
But it's
You don't know
okay
what
when Finley
dusty
does it.
means?
It's fine when Finley does it because he does the voice.
He does do a voice. You have to do impressions. That's your
Oh,
problem,
I
Disco.
see.
You're not good enough. You're not Finley.
Okay.
You got to do the voice.
Again.
Anyway, point is,
Yes,
don't get
he's
married.
dusty and old.
You want to
Yes, you're
do the
stupid.
fucking show? Do you want to do the damn
I'm
show?
working on
Just
it. No,
a
you're an
fucking dead
idiot.
air?
Okay. Look, I'm trying really hard right now. I am sick. I have a fever, and I'm trying not to cough. You have to forgive me, okay? My in-laws and I got along.
Oh,
What are you doing?
this. I got a Trump alert. I got a.
What does
Uh,
that mean?
I got a Trump alert on my phone.
For what?
My fellow Americans, it's me, your favorite president, and I'm here today to ask you for your financial support. We've got a great cause, great country, and we're working so hard to save America, but we need your money. We're doing tremendous things. We're doing very, very important things with making America great again, right? So, we need your money, and believe me, this is critical. This time for real. This time it's very, very important. We can beat Joe Biden and the Democrats.
Disco, I'm gonna beat you up.
Rats, as I call them. That's what I call them. You know, they say they shouldn't say that, but that's what I call them. The demon rats. And we need your money to
How
stop
long
them.
is this?
Please,
What?
please, fellow patriots, I'm calling on you now. Open your hearts and your wallets for the Donald Trump campaign. Thank you very much.
You can donate at patreon.com/here to help podcast.
I mean, that's.
Yeah,
I,
that's a.
I feel like
that's
you
a
just.
Trump alert.
I feel like you just actually read an email that motherfucker sent me. To be honest with you, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Probably.
that was just Trump alert.
Yeah, that's normal. That's a normal thing that just happens to
You don't get
people.
those on your phone?
No. No, I don't.
Well,
That's close enough to an impression, though. Okay. In-laws and I got along, but we weren't friends nor associate too much besides about my husband. December 22, we found out we were pregnant, and we were over the moon with excitement, as were both of our families. Keep in mind, we only told our parents. Come to the current day, my wedding day. It started off as a great time, and everyone was enjoying themselves. And my now husband and I were sitting at the tables while the speeches were taking place, and everyone said some beautiful things. Then come to mother-in-law. She started her speech off with some really kind things, but then she went on talking about my husband's ex, Sally, who is 20, so even younger than this girl. And how she wrote this speech about them as she thought they were destined by God.
oh,
And then
dude.
she went on and exposed my pregnancy to all of our extended family friends. Family and
Mm.
friends. Yeah.
Where's a plot twist? She wrote that about that other broad who's also pregnant. Dun dun dun. That guy rules. Except he got married with a fucking sucker.
Her words were, Jake was destined to be with Sally, and now Jake has a baby on the way and a wife God did not approve of.
Dude. That's a hell of a fucking speech.
At the wedding. That's amazing. I look over at Jake in complete shock, and his face was bright red. Jake and mother-in-law got into a huge argument before me and my older brother Mike escorted my in-laws out. The in-laws' extended family have now been blowing up mine and my husband's phone, saying that we are in the wrong for hiding the pregnancy from everyone, even though it hasn't even been 2 months yet, and for kicking the in-laws out after she had said some lovely words and blessed our marriage.
These are okay, hold on. It's time to play the what ethnicity are these people game, and this sounds kind of fucking Irish.
Maybe. I could see that.
I mean, is anybody there named Megan?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
That's fuck. I want to believe that that's not true, but there's a lot of liquor at weddings, so that absolutely could be fucking true.
I just don't understand this timeline very much. So they met 3 years ago. So she was 18 and he was 20. And his other ex is 20 right now. Yeah. Okay. So if she was like 17, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. How long could he have been dating this other girl if she was 17 at most?
I don't know. Like a high school thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, yeah. I don't know. No, I think that this is really funny because the last sentence is, now that I think about it, maybe I did overreact. And I think I should have told them about the pregnancy. No, you didn't overreact. She literally said that your marriage is not destined by God and you're just some chick he knocked up.
Well, that might be true. You don't know.
Yeah,
It's
she
possible.
conveniently left that out of the beginning of the story.
Yeah, that their baby is, not approved by God and is destined to be the Antichrist. You just gloss over that in that fucking story?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I talked too fast.
The
No, you're not
mother-in-law's
the
right.
asshole for kicking them out. No, they deserve to be kicked in the face. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't know why they would go there anyway.
To do that. That's why they went to do that.
I guess, but
Oh, yeah.
it's not
Just
about
to do
them.
Oh, it is now. It's all about mother-in-law now.
That rules, dude. I think she's right because, like, clearly the mother-in-law has some type of insight with the divine, right? Like, she's probably
Okay.
got the Pope on the phone or something like that. And, I mean, if God condemns that marriage, then I don't know. They should have stopped the wedding.
I think that maybe you should stop the wedding. Well, I guess this probably happened like right after the vows were said, when they're at the reception dinner,
Yeah, this
whatever,
would be
the
a
dinner.
reception thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know that you want to be involved with his parents, so don't ever talk to them again. And
What?
everything will be fine.
When that baby comes out with fucking horns and hooves, then we'll see who was right.
Yeah. I mean, the mother-in-law could be right. She's prophetic.
I really would love to go to a wedding where somebody did that shit. Because everybody wants to be at least one wedding where it's like, and speak now, forever hold your peace, and somebody bursts through the door, like a fucking ex-boyfriend or something. Everybody wants to fucking, or like the bride gets cold feet and runs away. Like when you go to a wedding, that's really what you're hoping for. That and the booze. But besides the booze, you're really hoping that something, horrible happens.
Well, I think you'd be surprised how much happens, even if you as a guest don't notice, because you always want to designate people to deal with bullshit and be like looking for people to kick out leading up to it. Like at my wedding, it probably looked perfectly fine, but we had like 7 different things happened that I was trying to navigate in the background, like ordering people around like they're my servants or something, like how to deal with it and stuff. It was a problem.
Well, and how did that end up for you in the long run, huh? Now you're a servant to many people.
Well, we've been married for 10 years and I'm the servant. Yes. I even have a picture of me standing on my cousin's back. Like she was like down on the ground, like she's my step stool, and one foot was on her back. And I was just like stepping on her. It was great. It was a good time.
Is it just like a for fun picture, or was there like
Yeah.
a utility to that?
No, there was no, I just wanted to stand on her. I don't know.
Bridezilla, dude, you sound like a real bitch there.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Well,
Okay, fine.
you can
I
have the
can't-
memories because that's all you have now.
Look, okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Everybody else gets to kick you right in the fucking urethra now. You goddamn idiot. Point goes to not marriage.
Just ridiculous how little I matter, right? Like, I mean, I matter to the point where everyone would be screwed if I disappeared, but like nobody knows that. You know what I mean? Nobody realizes that.
Disco, where did Abby go?
Abby?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, no.
happening
You want to talk
again.
about Rob Zombie?
Dude, oh my god, Rob Zombie and his brother are fucking sweet.
I love Rob Zombie's little brother.
Yeah.
His little brother, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I say point goes to don't get married because what if your mother-in-law or demon baby? I mean, either one, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, you shouldn't get married because it'd be really scary if your mother-in-law said something.
Yes.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
It's so scary that that's
I-
a reason to not get married.
Yes.
I was at a wedding one time where a couple people like jokingly stood up at the speak now or forever
Ooh.
hold your peace. They like stood up with like their finger up, like, and then laughed and sat back down.
That's
and everybody
a very
giggled.
rude
but
thing to do.
That's not
yeah,
a
it's pretty
very.
rude.
That's not a good bit to do. I don't think.
No, I think most people thought it was funny. I really doubt the bride thought it was funny.
I would not appreciate that.
Depends on who did it.
I would
feel
never
like-
talk to that person again.
I feel like if it's like the goofy uncle who just constantly makes bad jokes and everyone just pretends that they like his jokes because they like him, like I would just be like, fine, okay. You know?
Life's not a fucking sitcom. Not everybody has a goofy uncle. Like a lot of people have
Everybody
uncles
has
that
a
they're like,
goofy
no,
uncle.
no, not the ones that got molested.
Well, they also have a goofy uncle. He's just goofy in a different way.
I don't think that's goofy. I think that crosses the line.
I think it does cross the line. Yes. Yeah, I
Alright,
agree. It
like, if
crosses
you're gonna-
the line.
If you're gonna do edgy
I don't really
comedy, you got to be taste. You got to have some amount of taste to
I
it.
don't
All right.
appreciate you making light of that, Abby.
Not saying that child molestation is a bit. That is not what I'm saying.
It's just a bit, dude.
I mean, that
Okay.
happens to like children, like almost on the daily. But
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to, poke fun at something like that, I mean, it
I
really
hate
says a
you
lot about
people.
you. So
I hate you so much. Why are we doing this? Why am I here? I'm sick.
yeah,
I'm sick.
you
Someone
are
else
sick.
should be
I think
reading
you're
this.
sick in the head. You're sick in the head. Crossing the line.
Sorry, I poked fun at such a horrific thing. Am I the asshole for saying my daughter's cooking sucks?
Well, okay, maybe not. Does it?
Does it suck? That's the question.
Here's the twist.
Every-
She's 8.
I don't think he says how old the kid is at any point. I feel like that's very relevant.
It's just like a 6-year-old. Like this
I
fucking
know.
mac and cheese sucks.
Every Sunday we have a family dinner and my wife is the one that cooks. But last Sunday our daughter asked if she could make us a homemade pizza because she found some awesome recipe online. We agreed, but her pizza was absolutely horrible. But everyone, my wife and my other kids, complimented her, and when she asked me if I liked it, I told her that it sucks.
Look, I mean, if those are the exact words, maybe you go, no, or this is, I don't know, just saying it sucks.
It's like,
It's pretty
"No,
good.
it's okay for a first try, honey. This is like anything.
yeah, it's not very constructive of him.
I mean, I don't
Just
know.
wait.
You don't know. I mean, she could have just like gotten some fucking white bread and some ketchup and put some cream cheese or some bullshit on it. Or I don't know, do whatever the fuck Abby does with her bullshit fucking whole wheat crust pizza crap
Whole
like that.
whole wheat crust is chewier and has a better texture.
It's fucking disgusting.
You just put a little bit of whole wheat flour in with the bread flour. Why are you like this? Why do you have to constantly rag on me? I'm trying so hard not to yell tonight because I can already feel my voice going.
Good. And that's not gonna that whole woe is me bullshit's not gonna work on me when you're fucking up pizza, a thing that is good, that's almost impossible to find. Little Caesars does a better job at making pizza than you.
You know what? Little Caesars tastes like cardboard. What are you talking about? You've never even had my pizza.
I don't need to. I never.
I'm gonna cook you pizza.
I will throw it into the trash.
I have
Do
a
it.
Little Caesars box right here.
There you go, $5.
Why? Why do you
It's
just
good.
have a? Is it empty?
It wasn't always, you idiot. What do you
Yeah, it
think?
wasn't always empty.
Kind of a fucking
No, I'm
question.
just wondering why the box is sitting on his computer desk.
It's
It's not on my computer desk.
You said it's right here. Are you
It's right
where are
here.
you?
I'm reaching over to grab it.
Okay, I can't see you. So I don't know what's going on. I just know that you have an empty Little Caesars box lying
Yeah, I
around.
haven't taken it out yet.
It's just.
I just think it's weird.
No. Why? Why? You can have a trash can near there.
Then why isn't it in the trash can?
It could
Next
be.
to the trash can.
Okay.
Yeah, how big is your fucking trash can that you could fit a whole pizza box in there?
It's the one in the kitchen. You fold up the pizza box some. You like, break it down a little.
Nah, you just put it
Are you
beside.
recording in your kitchen?
No.
Well, then why do you have a? You know what? It
It's
doesn't matter.
next to my trash can.
It's next to your trash.
I don't
It's next.
have multiple trash cans.
And multiple places to eat pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what is weird about that?
Anyway, Bryden, when you come visit, I'm gonna make you bean burritos. I'm gonna make you homemade pizza, and you're gonna eat your words.
I'm gonna eat at anywhere else.
What kind of cheese do you use on your homemade pizza?
Yeah, here you go.
Mozzarella and provolone.
Okay. What kind of gravy?
What kind of gravy? I use a jarred organic sauce from Kroger.
There you go.
I see.
There you go. See?
Yeah, Brian's gonna call me lazy. Look, I argued with Josh Denny about this already. It takes too long to get a sauce thick enough for pizza. Like, okay, I'll make homemade marinara sauce for spaghetti because it doesn't have to be as thick. But like, you don't want soggy pizza, and it takes so long.
Do you put a
You guys-
thin layer of because you put a thin layer of oil before you put the goddamn sauce on there? Genius.
When I add
Is it
more...
the Simple Truth organic marinara?
Yes,
I see.
I use that, or sometimes I use the what is that brand? Oh, I forgot that. It starts with an R.
Is it fucking ragu?
No, it's not ragu.
Just
What's
dumping
the
fucking.
It's ragu, the disgusting one that comes in the giant plastic tub.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
that's
do
nice.
ragu.
It's got like
No.
fucking
Terrible.
whole tomatoes in it. Like, yeah, it's just gross.
No.
And speaking of
Okay.
spaghetti, you fucked that up too because you dump a bunch of peas and carrots in it, like just type of sociopath.
I do not. I do
No.
not put peas and carrots in my spaghetti. I have never in my life put peas and carrots in my spaghetti. I said that I put carrots in my goulash, and you freaked out at me.
It's fucking gross. More like oulash.
More like, ooh, your face is gross, okay? Anyway, this guy told his poor daughter that her pizza sucks. This made her extremely upset, and she went to her room. And everyone at the table looked at me like I was an asshole, but I told them that if I complimented her pizza, she'd just keep making it. The last thing I want is to be stuck eating a terrible pizza every Sunday. But no one seemed to agree with me, and they all claim I ruined the family dinner. Am I the asshole in this situation? Yes.
No,
Yes.
not in the least bit. I mean, he's got. I didn't hear any other fucking facts and logic going on in anybody else's defense of this shitty pizza.
It's mean. They shouldn't have praised it so much. I'll say that. Like, if it's terrible, you don't want to tell her it's great, because then, yeah, you're going to be stuck eating it next Sunday too, and the one after it's going to be a problem. But if you tell her, like, oh, yeah, honey, usually when I make pizza, I do this, maybe that'll help you in the future. Like, give her some tips and
Yeah.
tricks.
I can't believe that the same people who ask in an anonymous Reddit post, like if their social interactions were correct, I can't believe those people are not social butterflies in their private life.
Honestly, shocking.
Uh,
Shocking and disturbing.
I'm really picturing his daughter as like an 11-year-old girl too. That's the funniest part. It's like, just
No, it's
telling
just
her it sucks.
Pizza is really simple. I don't know how she could have screwed it up.
maybe it's like tough love. He's gonna turn her into like he's gonna turn her into the Michael Jackson of pies. He's gonna he's gonna start hitting her until she cooks the perfect tomato pie.
I mean,
At least be helpful.
yeah, the hitting would really drive the message home, but I think telling her it sucks, like that works. Because I mean, think about it this way. Like it's like, ah man, I want pizza. Maybe we should order Papa John's. And then she's like all proud of it. And she's like, I'll make the pizza. And he can't just be like, it fucking sucks. He wants Papa John's. He don't want to eat that shit.
Just say, I mean, he's the dad. He doesn't even have to argue. He could just be like, no, I'm ordering Papa John's. Go to your room.
Go to your room and think about that pizza.
He should order Little Caesars and like set them both out on the table. You say and be like, now we'll see who has the best pizza. And they
Yeah.
like take turns trying each slice.
It's like a blind test.
Yeah, he makes his family do a blindfold test on Little Caesars and his daughter's pizza.
Little
See which
Caesars,
one they like more.
Little Caesars would come out ahead. I mean, it sounds like sounds like this was a real abbey of a pizza, you know?
Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. Maybe
I don't know how we're
it's
supposed to do this show in the same room. How do we do that?
I don't know. But
Now someone like smacking the other one.
well,
Like, how is that possible to do this and not like record the video so people can see when it breaks into a fist fight?
I'm not a violent person like you are. You've got you're emotionally
when I
stunted.
Beat you up.
You're emotionally stunted. You have bad impulses, and you're shit at cooking. Like,
I'm
there's a lot of
just-
things wrong with you.
A rat in a cage.
Yep, a lot of rage. But despite all that rage, you are still just a rat in a cage.
The world is a vampire.
Yeah. Now that's gonna be stuck in
Great.
my fucking head. But
Is that like
maybe-
an old person song?
you can eat shit.
Is that not? That's not Rob Zombie.
It's not Rob
No.
Zombie.
It's not Spider One.
Oh my goodness gracious. How
May-
old are you? You know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter how old you are.
You go to hell. You go to hell. Maybe saying it sucks is a little
Dying.
harsh, but
No, it's harsh. You're mean. You're crushing her dreams, and she's never going to forgive you. And she's always going to remember that. She's going to be like 25, and she's going to be at her wedding. And you're going to be like giving a speech about how her husband is not destined to be with her by God. And then she's going to be like, fuck you. You said my pizza sucks, and kick you out.
well, maybe she will by then have learned to make pizza that's not shitty. I'm on the dad's side. You know what? I'm just on his side.
You're a
It's
shitty person.
you're just standing together with your tribe of people who don't know how to cook pizza.
I'm great at cooking pizza,
I don't-
and you're just mean.
That's
You've
fine.
never even tasted my pizza.
I want
You know
to
what?
try Abby's pizza. It sounds
I-
good.
I think you would love it. I put arugula and salami
Wait,
and
say that again?
pepperoni and arugula.
Arugula?
Arugula.
Dracula.
Dracula. And jalapeno slices, and then after it's done you put hot honey on it. It's really good.
So you're just doing like you saw this recipe on a website and you're like, oh, I
No.
can do a gastropub thing at home, and it's just
I made it up. No, I didn't see the recipe anywhere. My husband was telling me different things he wants to put on a pizza, so I put them all on a pizza for him.
Why don't you try putting it on actual pizza though?
I do. You know what? Shut up. I don't want to talk about pizza anymore. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It hurts my throat when I yell. Stop. Look, do you hear me? Look what that did. Look
Good.
what you're doing to me. You're
Good.
trying to cancel the show. You're actively trying to kill me.
Well, you got an hour and a half left, so, I'd figure it the fuck out.
Am I the asshole for making a joke about my brother's looks to his blind girlfriend?
Dude. Okay, that rules.
I have an older brother who's been dating this girl around the same age as him for quite some time. My brother wasn't as lucky in the gene pools as me, and he isn't someone you'd consider conventionally attractive. He's a good guy, just not lucky with girls or dating in general.
So he's so ugly he has to date a defective one?
I don't know.
She's fucking blind. He's a goddamn
Well-
elephant man.
I don't know. Like how ugly could he be that he has to date a blind girl? Like it can't be his personality if all he had to do is find someone that can't see him, right?
Well, I mean, it's not like, it's not like blind chicks are top tier women.
I mean, they might be. They might be fine.
Do you really
I don't
think that?
know.
No, I mean, do you really think that she's, putting all that makeup on and trying to
No,
look
they
real
don't
good?
wear makeup, but I do know one blind lady and she's very pretty, but no, she couldn't put makeup on. No, I doubt she picks out her own clothes either.
Yeah, it's like that.
That would be a mess.
nothing against blind chicks. I'm just saying, like in the realm of all,
Well, they can- You don't need makeup to be pretty.
well, girls do.
It depends on the girl. He's a good guy, just not lucky with girls or dating. Well, his girlfriend is blind and also the hottest girl my brother has ever managed to pick up. And yesterday they've had a family gathering to announce that she's pregnant. Well, it
Well-
wasn't a planned pregnancy. They do plan to keep the baby.
Yeah,
Man.
she just didn't see it coming.
My brother's girlfriend started saying how lucky she is that she found a man like my brother. As most men she'd met were only interested in having sex with her and didn't want to be tied down to a blind person.
Nice.
And I made a what?
Nice.
Yeah.
So
well,
she's blind and a hoe.
No. Oh, yeah, maybe. That's kind of gross.
Just a
Why
blind
would you even
slut.
bother?
She went blind because too much cum in her eyes.
That would be so scary. That would be so okay. What? Not that specifically. Sorry, it would be so scary to date while blind. Like you can't see body language, or if people have crazy eyes. Like, how do you even do that?
I mean, I'd be more concerned about like how she gets to work. I think that seems scarier.
Well, I doubt she
doesn't have
works.
to work.
She doesn't work. She's on
She has
disability.
a husband now. She has a loving husband.
Well, a
bl-
boyfriend.
blind
Oh.
people work, dude. Blind people work.
She can wear cool sunglasses all the time,
She's probably good at piano.
like Neo from the Matrix.
Really
Yeah.
good at piano.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, she can sing real good and play piano.
you got the blues.
I made a joke about how most women wouldn't even look at my brother, so he's also just as lucky that he found someone like her.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of funny. I mean, I would,
Yeah, I don't know how funny it is if it's actually true. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny to make that kind of joke. First of all, when you can actually see the person and you can see that they're not like hideous necessarily. I don't know.
well, she
Yeah, but the
got,
guy he must smell good or something.
Yeah.
Like I'd imagine he's not like disgusting.
got a good voice.
He's got a good voice. He smells nice. He's got a winning personality.
I mean, she has to have done the feel the face thing,
What will that do for her? She doesn't
Matter.
know what faces look like.
Yeah.
She can figure out
yes.
what faces look like.
Kind of, but not really. I mean, it's one thing if you're blinded later in life, but if you're born blind, like what is even the point?
Well, yeah, I think you'd be able to tell like all right, 2 eyes, got a mouth, nose, ears are there, not bald,
Yeah.
fucking not
How
fat.
How much would it really matter though if you can't even see it? Like the face specifically, or even being bald?
Yeah, I don't think it would.
Unless
And
you
I
just
mean,
don't want ugly kids.
and out of all the things I listed, the only ones that are like particularly bad, I think, are missing your nose. Like if he was
Yeah.
missing his eyes, I mean, she couldn't complain about that.
That's true. That would make her a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I thought people would laugh at my joke, but instead it just created an awkward atmosphere, and my brother just looked embarrassed. Soon enough, the gathering ended, and my parents approached me to say that I was out of line with what I said about my brother, especially knowing how much he struggled with insecurity issues when it comes to his looks, and that I should apologize to him for ruining such a celebratory moment for him. I don't understand how my joke could have ruined my brother's moment, especially because I've always made jokes about his looks and he'd always laugh them off. But my parents insist I apologize to him for what I said at the gathering.
Yeah, just fucking. I mean, you don't have to mean it. Just go up and be like, "Hey, you big old tubby ugly ogre, sorry." You
It's
know.
mean.
I think I'd be more offended that he's making fun of the blind girl.
He's also, yeah, he's like insinuating that the only reason that she's can be with him is that she's blind, but also that he had to like settle for her because she's so ugly he needed a blind girl. So
Yeah,
he's just
exactly.
shit talking both of them. It's not her fault he's
Yeah.
blind. It's not his fault he's ugly.
Yeah.
That was one that sounded a lot funnier in his head until he said it.
Yeah. Yeah, you just pull one of those, yeah, I'm sorry, whatever. I mean, you don't have to fucking mean it. And you just let it go. And if they're cool, they'll just let it go. Then you just, hold that in and walk on eggshells around them with resentment for the rest of your life.
How you fix this?
I mean, that's
Just
the
say
way to do it.
sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to mean it. Fuck that ugly son of a bitch and that blind whore. Uh-oh. Oh, good.
Well, I
Just
hope the
coughing
best
again.
for him.
Sorry, I need to cough a bunch. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm trying really hard tonight.
The name of this episode is Radio Silence.
I'm sorry. Look, it's you gotta freaking look. If I can't be super peppy this week, then I need help. You guys are not helping me.
We're
Well-
here to help.
You're not helping, though.
Well-
You're doing the opposite of helping. You're not helping me.
I'm tired and fucking sober, and Disco's spent his whole life on fucking ketamine, so, it's up to
Is
you.
that true, Disco? Are you on ketamine right now?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is either. Bryden, are you on ketamine? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I
ketamine?
fucking wish. If I was on ketamine, you'd hear even less from me.
Okay, I understand. We're gonna get through this, everybody. I just wish that some people would pull their weight.
Which one are you talking to?
Yeah, I mean, you
Both
gotta
of
be more
you!
fucking clear here,
Oh.
dude. Like, I
You!
don't...
You're just not helping at all. Okay, moving on. Am I the asshole for throwing away my hair in the trash?
What?
My dad, this girl is 23, by the way. My dad has this thing where he asks everyone in the family to collect their shed hair from their wash days or combing or brushing and place it in a drawer in his room.
Nope, that's weird.
The
Wait.
fact that they're saying wash days makes me think that this is a black family because they have to
Oh.
time when they wash their hair so that they could take care of it properly. Like they have whole systems to make their hair look nice. You know what I mean?
I see.
I didn't know that. Fair enough.
Yeah. It's a massive drawer of dusty, dirty hair, and he plans to burn it all one day. He plans to burn it one day. One
That's
of
his
these
dusty
days.
hair.
Just...
I wish I was making this up, but I swear I'm not. The last time he burned his last batch had to be a few years ago. Why, you ask?
Yeah.
He's afraid of people finding our hair somehow and tracing our DNA. Again, I swear I'm not making this up.
Oh, I see.
Do you? Do you see?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. At least he has like a reason for it.
At least he has a reason. When I was a kid, my mom said that we had to make sure our lost teeth went to her because if someone got a hold of like our teeth or our hair or our blood, they could do magic rituals on us, like with voodoo dolls and
Yeah,
stuff.
She's
and
not wrong.
and your mother was a crackhead, so I think that this guy is probably in that same vein somewhere.
She's also the self-professed witch, so I think she knows what she's talking about
Oh,
when it
God,
comes to
dude.
magic rituals, Bryden.
Your
Thank
mom,
you very much.
Your mom's got a fucking TikTok. I know it.
She wanted all your teeth so she could make the voodoo dolls of
Yeah.
them.
That would explain my entire life. If my mom was just making voodoo dolls to screw me over.
She didn't want a good witch to get a hold of them.
All right. I've always found it cuckoo, and I'd rather just toss my hair in the trash instead of this weirdo drawer. So I started doing that, except I put it in folded up paper towels so he wouldn't see it in the garbage and get upset.
That's fucking crazy. That's insane.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is awesome.
She's just, like secretly throwing her hair in the trash.
I mean, just you'd have to be like, I don't want to put it in the drawer. I better like fold it up in the. Because I mean, who is this family? Are they the Obamas? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's got to be. He didn't mention the magic rituals. That was me that mentioned the magic rituals. So he's worried about crimes, right? Like he's worried about DNA matched from a crime scene. What did he
Okay.
do?
What
What
it's
did
like
he
a A24 like horror movie. It's awesome. I
Right.
want to live in this house.
I mean, dude, that is how they caught the Idaho guy. Was like a relative's DNA or whatever. They traced it back. So that's maybe he found out. How long has this been going on? Years, I guess it's at least.
A few years. I've heard a few years ago about this sort of stuff happening
Where would you hear about this?
on the news.
About hair drawers?
No, not about hair drawers. About people having like like relatives' DNA put into Ancestry or something, like helped them find a serial killer or whatever, like stuff like that. Sorry,
Oh.
not the drawer.
Okay, because the hair drawer is a whole new fucking
No.
mess.
Also, doesn't
we
burnt
had a
hair
tooth
like
box.
stinks really bad, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it smells horrible. He would have to do it outside, obviously.
Well, he's not. I mean, I don't know. Are you sure that he's doing it outside? Even he's got a hair drawer.
He's doing it in the
that-
kitchen.
That he only empties out once every few years. I feel like if I had a hair drawer, I would want it out of there quick. Like I wouldn't just keep it in the house, because then someone could just come in the house and take it. Like, what if someone burglarized the hair drawer? Like, someone break in and they're like, "I'm gonna do magic rituals," and they're like stealing from your hair drawer.
I mean, yeah, he is worried that they're going to go through the garbage. So yeah, I'm not sure why he's not worried that they might, because there's all the hair they need.
He's not paranoid enough. For a paranoid person, he's not nearly paranoid enough.
You think there's not a lock on this drawer?
If not, I'll be very disappointed.
This
Alright.
is fucking crazy. So I assume he found out.
Yeah, however, I'm guessing one day I didn't hide the hair good enough and he found my balled up napkins. He takes the trash out in our family and he told me to stop. I slowed down but didn't stop. And ever since, it's like an addiction. But ever since he found the first one, he generally unballs paper towels from our bathroom trash to find hair because he knows I'll hide them.
Oh my god.
Last
This
time
guy's
he
awesome.
Last time he found one, he got really upset with me and told me to stop. Am I the asshole? But then there's edits. Okay, wow. Only a few people so far, but I genuinely expected to get "you're the asshole." What? What? Okay. And so I talked to my dad and I asked him why he does this collecting hair thing. It's what I thought it was. He doesn't want random people finding it in the trash, or maybe even the trash men, having his DNA and using it for nefarious reasons, like framing him for crime.
Wow.
I asked him, what about when you get your hair cut in barber shops? And he says he hates when he has to leave it behind and almost brought a broom and dustpan to clean it up one time, but decided against it when he realized he'd have other people's hair or DNA too. So he's principled, at least. He's not stealing other people's DNA.
He's real principled.
Needless to say, the pandemic has been a huge relief for him because he's been cutting his hair at home ever since. He also told me, which I did not know, that he's been rinsing out his used napkins and paper towels at home and recycling them to rid them of their DNA. I joked with him and said, I think you're a serial killer. And he said, yeah, I'm like BTK.
Okay. God damn.
Overall,
He wasn't
my-
even joking. He's just admitting to it.
overall, my serial killer concerns are not real. I don't know about that. My dad has always had many eccentricities, and this is one of them. And it turns out my mom's more into it than I thought because she seconded. Yeah, I don't want my DNA out like that. I'll just keep putting my hair into the drawer until I move out. I love my sometimes crazy parents. How did this
Yeah.
end on such a heartwarming note? Like, oh, my wacky parents, like a freaking sitcom or something.
Yeah, they're just quirky.
It's like a Proud Family episode.
I want to sit down with this guy and explain to him how much DNA he leaves everywhere all the time. Does he
I
think it
think
just
he
comes
would
from?
understand.
Does he think it just comes from hair and napkins?
I don't. That's a good question. Like, does he do this with nail clippings or like spit or like snot? Like, what is going on? I don't know.
That's,
Guy's awesome. He's a twisted freak.
I,
I
he's gonna end up on one of those like fucking A&E or whatever it is, whatever intervention, and like, you know, my big fat ass life and my weird eating strange things TV shows.
Yeah, he's gonna end up on Real Life Freaks.
Is that a
if he
show?
agrees to go,
Might as well be.
I hope so.
if he agrees to go on that show, then everyone will know about the hair drawer and they'll go steal it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
See,
That's
I
the
thought the
problem.
daughter was asking the question, like she was presenting it as if that was like a normal thing. Like she's like, am I the asshole for asking my dad to like not put my hair in the hair drawer? Like she thought that like other people did that.
She thinks that other people do it.
I
She thought
think
that
so.
people were going to tell her that she was the asshole.
Yeah, because she's like, I feel bad. I know everybody else's dad puts their hair in their hair drawer, but I kind of don't want him doing that anymore.
I really wonder, like, what has he done that he does not want to be connected to? Or, like, what
Uh,
if someone did frame him? Like, what if people really are, like, the future is going to be that if you're going to go commit, like, a murder or robbery, you have to go and, like, rip hair out of someone else's head and take it with you just to kind of, like, obfuscate.
I'm sure somebody's done that. But
yeah, I'm sure.
it just seems like a real poop knife situation with this, where she even had to ask if the fucking, the hair drawer was not just
Yeah.
bonkers as fuck.
She's 23 too. She's like, I guess I'll just keep putting my hair into the drawer until I move out. Like, why are you there? 23 years old. Your dad's putting your hair in a drawer. He's literally digging it out of the bathroom trash can. The
Unfolding,
bathroom trash can.
unfolding wadded up bathroom paper towels. I mean, there's
Yeah.
gross stuff in there,
Yeah, she could have wiped her butt with that.
and there's DNA on all of that too.
That's true. That's true. This guy's really not thinking it through. I kind of want to figure out who these people are so I can break into their house and steal the hair from the hair drawer.
Yeah. I would only say you gotta move, and then you can throw your hair away wherever you want. That's fucking downright bizarre. I don't know. Fuck it.
Okay,
That's-
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to survive this.
You've been sick
Well-
for like 3 goddamn episodes. I'm starting to even
Dude,
just think that this is fake.
I just get sick often, apparently. Well, the last 2 times, like, I got sick and then I was better, but then I got a sinus infection from the previous sickness after I'd already gotten better. And this one's a new one. This one is going to kill me.
Well, I'll just have this go
All the
on
here to
full-time.
help, all the here to help listeners need to lift their hands in the air and lend Abby their energy so she can make it through the rest of the episode.
Just send me your hair.
Yeah.
For reasons. Just need the hair. That's why my pizza's so good. All right, moving on. Am I the asshole for lying to my husband for his own good?
Yeah.
I've been
Fuck that
Yeah,
bitch.
you think so?
Yeah.
Depends what they're lying about.
Yeah, for his own good. I mean, what, what if she's like, no, I love this pizza. Then, like,
She lied about cutting his feet off when he was sleeping. She said somebody else did it.
yeah.
So it wouldn't break his heart that his own wife would do such a thing. That would be for his own good. It's true.
It wouldn't be for his own good. He's 2 feet less
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. Where does he need to go? Where does he need to go?
to work.
Yeah, people have these things called jobs.
Nah, people work from home now.
I guess that's true.
Plus, he can have a wheelchair. He get one of those electric ones. You know,
No.
Yeah,
it's like
those
zoom around. They
classic
go kinda
electric
fast.
wheelchairs.
What do you mean? Are you making fun of me? Have you never seen an electric wheelchair?
Yeah, we all know it. I'm saying that's like a classic staple
Okay,
is the electric wheelchair.
I'm
you
saying
were
that you should be put into an electric chair of sorts.
Someday soon. Am I the asshole for lying to my husband for his own good? I've been married to my husband Aaron for 20 years,
Oof.
and he's never taken care of his health. You would think you would have said something like before 20 years had gone by. I feel like that's a long time. I've gotten tired of begging him to eat better and exercise. I invite him to the gym a few times a week, and his answer is always no. He drinks a lot,
Hell
eats
yeah.
too much fast food,
Fuck yeah.
and would rather lie on the couch than go to our son's basketball games.
Damn, dude,
There's
this guy is the
11.
best.
A few months ago, he had a health scare that landed us in the ER. It was after midnight on Friday. Aaron hadn't left the couch all day. He even called in sick to work, and he was drinking. We got we got into an argument which got pretty heated until he collapsed onto the couch because he couldn't breathe and his chest hurt. I called. Imagine if you're just like yelling at your husband because he's a piece of shit and he starts dying.
Well, she shouldn't have got him all worked up. It's her fucking fault. She almost killed the man.
I called 911, and after a very scary few hours, he was diagnosed with GERD, basically heartburn.
Yeah.
That's amazing. He got heartburn and just like freaked out. Okay.
Well,
The doctors said that Aaron could improve his symptoms by eating healthier and quitting alcohol.
what do doctors know? Didn't we just go through like a few years of doctors being wrong?
That's true. These ones could be wrong too. He recommended a physician and dietitian in order to get Aaron on the right track. We were both so relieved, but by the next day he was drinking again and walked through the door after work with McDonald's.
Yes.
This guy's like Homer Simpson. He's like a cartoon character.
This guy fucking
did.
rules.
He didn't seem to understand that the next time could be a real heart attack.
No,
Later-
no, that's not. And that's not what the doctors said. They just said it was fucking heartburn, which can get pretty
Yeah.
bad. I understand. I've never fallen over from heartburn, but I'm a Taco Bell guy. I don't do the McDonald's. So
He was just faking it, Bryden. She was yelling at him about how he's a lazy fat piece of shit, so he pretended to have a heart attack.
That's
and
a-
they go to the ER, and it's heartburn.
that's a good move. That's a good move. I'm waiting until I'm a little older, but I'm definitely going to pull one of those. Probably just any, like at work, I'll be like, I don't feel like doing this. I'll just fake a heart attack. It's a solid move.
Yeah, I always thought, like when I'm heavily pregnant, it's very narrow windows when you can do this sort of thing. But if you're, pregnant enough that you look pretty big, you just be like, oh, I think I've gone into labor and like leave a room. Like, oh, my water just broke. You just leave.
I think you can only do that once.
Well, it depends on if you're going to see those people again in the next couple
You can
months.
do it like once a week.
Yeah, it just depends on where you are.
You just do it at the
It's like-
grocery store to skip
Yeah.
the line. You're like, oh, my water just broke. Excuse me. I got to get out of here.
You just scan these real quick. Yeah. Like, I got to go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Later, one of my friends called and she asked how Erin was doing. She's a doctor, so I must have spoken to her in medical terms, and Erin overheard me. When I hung up, I realized he thought I was talking to his doctor. I lied And I told Aaron that his blood tests came back and that things looked really bad.
Oh fuck!
I told
dude.
I told him the doctor estimates he has 4 months to live if he just his health dramatically. After that, I can't even. After that, Aaron became a different man. He came to the gym with me, shopped for and cooked healthy meals, and spent more time with our son. He lost weight and seemed more happy. One day I came home with his favorite ice cream and I see him with a bottle of alcohol. I was surprised and I asked if he was okay. He confronted me about lying about his health.
Mhm.
He ran into his doctor at the gym and the truth came out. He was furious with me and can't understand how I did this for his own good. He was never going to change without strong motivation. Why was I about to say motivation? I can't even talk right now. Okay, Aaron doesn't agree and is threatening divorce.
Nice.
I think that she did nothing wrong, honestly.
she's-
I mean,
sh-
he's gonna kill himself one way or the other, acting like this and behaving like Homer Simpson all the time.
I just
But
I want to say I love the dramatic irony of him seeing the doctor at the gym that he wouldn't be in if
Yeah.
she didn't lie to him.
yes, that's true. It's her own fault she got caught, too.
Dude, what is this fucking marriage though? You got guys faking heart attacks. You got lying about 4 months to live and shit. Yeah, they should get a divorce.
They're two
Together.
cartoon characters.
It sounds like they're
in a
honestly
TV
perfect
show.
for each other. He's pretending to die. She's pretending he's dying. It works out.
I mean, no, I don't think you should tell people you have 4 months to live.
I mean, honestly, he's threatening divorce now, but I feel like if this happened to me, like we went to the ER because he's a fat piece of shit and he still wouldn't do anything about it, I feel like I would be ready to be like, okay, well, then I'm gone. Like, we'll separate for a little while. Maybe that'll get your butt in gear. Anyway, so he can threaten divorce all he wants. He
I-
probably got healthier in that time.
Yeah, I mean,
How-
she said he lost weight. He's been going to the gym and all of this
Yeah.
shit. So like, he's probably like, he's fucking hot now. Now he's like,
She
screw this.
literally made him happier.
Yeah, she should have cried and told him that the reason she did it is because she didn't want to lose him. Then
That's
they would have had a
true.
nice little sitcom TV show ending because they live in a cartoon.
Yeah.
That's true. She should have made a big scene crying about how worried she was.
He'd say, "Honey, I forgive you." And they'd hug and kiss, and then walk up the stairs.
So that's my advice to her then. You're right, Disco. She should just like put on some waterworks. Just put on a show. Get him, he'll forgive you. And he'll probably keep going to the gym even.
I think you should find a hot piece of ass at the gym. So how's that?
Why does he deserve that?
Because he's a good dramatic actor, and he
Can you
doesn't deserve to be lied to by a manipulative woman.
He was literally calling into work so that he could drink on the couch without moving all day long.
And what's fucking wrong with that?
I
That
just can't even.
sucks.
I don't even have a job, and I've never sat on the couch drinking all day.
If
Well-
I was his work and heard that he like called in because he was sick and then found out that he had like a heart attack because he was drinking all day, I would be pissed.
I'd give him a raise. Be
He
like,
wouldn't.
this guy fucking rules. He's good at planning. He's a goal oriented guy. He just wanted to, and he's responsible because he didn't come to work drunk.
When I was
Fair.
in high
That's
school, I had
true.
a job, and the guy above me, my supervisor, for like, I ended up taking his position when I was still in high school, even though it was like a full-time position because he was like drunk all the time, so he just couldn't make it to
Oh, yeah.
work.
When I worked at Walmart very briefly, I made friends with this guy that worked there as like a stalker. And I walked out the back because I was looking for my supervisor one day, and he's just smoking weed back there.
At
Yeah,
Walmart?
that's how it
It's just-
goes.
yeah, I know. It's shocking. But anyway, and then I realized I started paying attention, you know, and everyone was drunk or high.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even the
That's the way
old
it goes.
ladies. Even the old ladies, I think.
Well, it's a fucking piece
Well-
of shit job. Yeah, of course, dude.
The old ladies are usually on like a bunch of like other meds.
Yeah,
They're usually not
Xanax or
on, like-
something.
yeah, they're on prescription drugs.
Abby, you think that's crazy? Wait till you find out about every restaurant.
I
Yeah,
don't
who
want
you
to think
think's
about
cooking
it.
the food?
Yeah, those people are just stoned as shit. Half of them are fucking hammered, hungover from the
That's why the
mushrooms from
food's
the
so
night
good.
before. I mean, this, you know. No. See, you'd know this if you were ever a contributing member of society.
Yeah, I'm not contributing at all by raising 3 other members of society.
I'm glad
and caring
we-
for my husband so that he can do great things for the world.
Yes, I'm glad we agree. You're not doing shit.
I might as well just die.
Yeah, no, that's the spirit. I don't know.
I
What
don't have anything to add to that.
Okay, Disco, were you planning on sticking around for the bonus episode,
I
sir?
might as well
You might as well. I
set
think
this
that
whole thing up.
instead of trying to be peppy and losing my voice, I'm just going to get a very strong drink and get drunk for the bonus episode. So everybody look forward to that. Poor Bryden's still doing dry January.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. I will tell you this though. I am going to take a poop between the episodes.
Nobody cares.
Well,
about
now
your poop.
it's immortalized. I'm gonna send you a text about it too.
I know you will. I know you will. Because that's
Dumbass.
what you do. Oh my goodness gracious. And you just comment on Twitter. Like this man just will not stop telling me about poop.
I tell
Okay.
everybody about poop.
I know, Bryden. I know. You're a very
Everybody
special boy.
poops.
Everybody poops. Yeah, it's,
I don't poop.
It's not a fucking. Yeah, maybe that's why you're so full of shit. Boom.
Oh.
What do you think
All
of
right,
that?
everyone. We are out of time for today. Please subscribe to patreon.com/here to help podcast. That is patreon.com/here to help podcast. For just $1, you can hear the weekly bonus episodes released on Mondays. That's just a few days from now, where you can hear Disco again. Disco is wonderful.
Well,
Disco, can you promote your stuff? Anything you would like to promote?
promote all of it.
All of it.
Listen to Kino Quickly,
There you
to
go.
Bonkers Theater, to Nerdsack. I do that one with Finley. That one's great.
I didn't know you did
Not
so
funny.
many.
I'm on that. What else? Oh, Jail World in general. Has Keg plugged that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
but
on
he-
Jail World.
Abby, here's the thing. All of those things he just listed have been around for 7 years, have 6 episodes that come out once every 9 months.
I just
Stop it.
released like an episode for all of them this week.
Well, good.
I'll have to go
what
catch up,
else?
I guess. No, yeah, no, you people make me so mad. Just like, oh, Abby never retweets my show, blah, blah, blah. Because you've put out 2 episodes this year.
What are you talking about?
Not even this year. No, freaking, not funny.
Oh,
Not funny. Keg gets mad at me. He's like, why aren't you ever promoting my stuff? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Think of that.
I don't know.
It's not here,
I
dumbass.
think, yeah, I'm not Keg.
I know that.
I think he's. I
He
think
skipped
we're.
out on us for 2 weeks. But no, we're talking about the shows. Look, everyone just leave me alone.
I'm glad
I
you're
think he's
sick.
planning getting some out here soon.
What, Bryden?
I just said I'm glad you're sick
Why?
because it's funny.
It's also freaking 82 degrees in my house right now because
Wow.
the AC is broken.
Well, that blows.
Okay, anyway.
It's 64
everyone-
degrees outside here.
Everyone should listen to all of Disco's things. We like Disco very much, and he's going to be on the bonus episode, so listen to that. Bryden is at one and only Bryden on Twitter. Bryden, do you have anything to promote?
There's turds crawling out of my ass, dude.
You're disgusting, and I hate
I
you.
gotta get there soon.
Okay, fine. Thank you for listening, everyone. Have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you, and we're the only ones you can trust are here to help.
I'm a
Goodbye.
poop.